So welcome back to our video series. It's Mr. D here with another video to help out my band kids here in Delran in the intermediate school. So I have my Canvas page open and we're about to dive into SmartMusic. So you remember you use this link to log in, and once you're logged in, you could then use all the handy links that I'm going to show you about. So I'm going to click Essential Elements, Book 1. And what you're going to see is a Google slide with a bunch of instrument icons. You should recognize this logo as being the top of our lesson book with the yellow stripe. And this is my color code for instruments. Flutes are pink, clarinets are red, saxes are green, trumpets are light blue, trombones are like a royal blue, mallets are like a maroon color, like a cranberry. Electric basses are teal, and percussion I always have as orange. This is I'm a color-coded guy. So if I'm a trumpet player, I'm going to click on my trumpet icon, and these are the hot links for trumpet. Let me see if I can make this a little smaller. We'll zoom out a little bit so you can kind of see. And these correspond with all the exercises in the book. And I'm going to prove it to you right now. So the first link that I'm going to show you is this one right over here, our ebook. This is a electronic version of our lesson book, and you'll notice it opens up in a new tab. So we still have our SmartMusic links here, and here is what our lesson book looks like, a black and white version of our lesson book. Our assignment this week is to read page 2 and 3, so we know all about our instrument, in addition to watching the videos. This is also going to get us started in reading music and kind of like how music notes begin working, long notes, how to hold notes out. And then down here at the bottom of page 4, it begins talking about the staff, ledger lines, measures, and bar lines, all things that our young musicians are going to need to know about. Even if they can't play their first notes, we're going to be learning about music and our instrument at the same time. Awesome. Great. So now we're going to get to the meat and potatoes here. This is where the music starts on page 4. Here's where we learn our first notes. We'll be discussing them. We'll be discussing them in detail at our lessons. We'll be talking about what a G is and what a quarter note is and what a half note is, and ask the kids to teach you after they learn it. But what's different about this book and the one that they have on their music stand is this one has SmartMusic links right over here. These little boxes will open up the exercises in SmartMusic. So these are the first 4 exercises: the first note, count and play a new note, and two's a team. If you notice, the first note, count and play a new note, and two's a team. So if you have your book in front of you, you don't need to open up the ebook. If you don't have a book yet, you can definitely use it to read page 2 and 3. And if you like practicing on a computer screen, kids, you could definitely use the ebook to practice. You just can't take notes, right? You can't take notes in it. So have your book handy. Every kid must have their own book and have a pencil so we can take notes the old-fashioned way. Let me show you what a SmartMusic link looks like, and I'm going to use number 4 as an example. 2's a team. This is my trumpet book here. Remember, this is for trumpet players, so your book might look different. The notes might look different if you're a sax player or a flute player. This is the exercise that we just saw in our book. Here's 2's a team in the book, and here's 2's a team in SmartMusic. All I'm going to be talking about today is the tracks tab in SmartMusic. There's so much to learn about, and I'll be sending more videos in the coming weeks. And I, like everything else, I encourage you guys to be curious and try to find out things before I even tell you. But today I want to talk to you about accompaniment, my part, and metronome. So accompaniment is the background music, what the band is playing while you're playing this. And my part is your part. So if you're a trumpet player, my part means the trumpet part. If you're a clarinet player, my part means the clarinet part. And metronome is a fancy word for a steady click. We're going to listen to the metronome first as we watch the cursor go by, and follow along with me and say the names of the notes. It's written right inside. F, 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 F. Rest, 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 rest. G, 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 G. Rest, 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 rest. Notice how there are 4 measures in the song, kids? There are 4 measures in this song. 2 of the measures have notes, this one and this one. 2 of the measures don't have notes, this one and this one. Let's listen to what it sounds like with the trumpet playing. Click on that first note, so that'll bring our cursor to the beginning. Turn the trumpet part on, and now we have trumpet and metronome. I'll let you listen. Let's hear what the accompaniment is going to sound like playing in the background. Notice how I have the volume turned down a little bit. The accompaniment sounds like this all by itself. It's like your own little backup band. And you could listen to my part with the accompaniment. Sing it with me. F, 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 F. Even the non-trumpet players. G, 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 G. Experiment with different songs in SmartMusic. Experiment by clicking on the links. So that link I just clicked on here in the ebook, and you could go all the way to the back of the book and click any of the links to open them up and listen to what they sound like. Even if you can't play it. Camptown Races is number 62. Or we could access Camptown Races through the spreadsheet that I created right over here. Camptown Races, and this is the trumpet SmartMusic link for Camptown Races. Accompaniment, my part. Repeat, etc. We're going to learn what all this stuff means in due time. Little by little. We're not on 62 yet. Please don't think that this is your assignment. But for sure, if you want to listen to it, go for it. Click through the book. Be curious. What does this title mean? Bottom Bass Boogie. I wonder what that is. Listen to it. Find out what it is. On Top of Old Smoky. Lots of different songs here. So, boy, that was a lot. We learned that we have a new Canvas page. We learned that we have the videos that we must watch. We learned, hopefully, that we're the one that determines whether we play an instrument, not our teacher. We're the one that will teach ourselves how to play it, or not teach ourselves how to play it. And little by little, you're going to get it. Kids, I'll be talking to you soon. Can't wait to see you at your next lesson. Look for more videos. They'll be coming soon. Happy SmartMusicing.